Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another video of some F1 2021 game news. Yes, some game news came out today literally at the worst time because of course if you don't know, England were playing football basically as well. But anyway, I've managed to fit some time in this little article and some screenshots from Twitter as well, which will be got a slideshow through in the screen. Just a little note as well. One of you guys said in the comments below the previous video that China is actually apparently available in season 2 of my team should you want to race at China, so and drive a career mode. So that's something a little bit interesting, why it's only available from season 2, but there we go. Apparently he is there. I presume that anyway, mods can probably bring it into season 1 should you want to anyway. But yes, let's enough about China. Let's move to the characters to introduce them for Breaking Point. And we'll start with Aiden Jackson, the person we'll be driving as in Breaking Point. Aiden is a potential star in the making, a young promising driver embarking on his first F1 season. By the way, I'm reading from an article from EA. I'll link it in the comments below, description below rather, if you want to go and see it. Who idolizes his teammate Casper Ackerman. Jackson is viewed as a success story, having worked his way up from F2. Easy to like, Aiden can put up a good front for the cameras. However, behind the scenes, he's struggling for the big league, with the transition to the big league. Expected to be courted by one of the bigger teams, has hit the ground running and is already making waves. Remember that you've got those 5 options. We got his teammate Casper Ackerman, known as Kaz, which is a cheesy nickname, but anyway, known for his ice cold, no nonsense approach. Is he based of Kimmy by any chance? Casper is a steady hand, determined to lift his team away from the midfield battle. His calm temperament and dogged determination has served him well through his illustrious career. Maybe not then. However, with his crop of young talent breaking through, he's feeling the pressure trying to remain at the top of his game despite being in the twilight of his career. And then of course we've got the main man, the man we all hate, Devon Butler, the Breaking Point antagonist. Devon is much more than a cocky, loud-mouthed, upstart little twat trying to make a name for himself. Highly respected on the track, Devon's questionable off-track behaviour leaves a lot to be desired. Already ready with a wisecrack comment or barbed piece of advice, Butler uses his encounters to get under the skin of any driver deems as a threat, which will be Aiden Jackson probably. Love or loathe him, Devon Butler tends to become a living legend in the world of Formula 1. And then we've got some other people that we haven't had introduced before. Brian Doyle, who is the direct liaison to the team principal, which is basically like they did in FIFA with the Journey. It's basically they introduced like an assistant manager to give them dialogue. I think he's more likely the deputy team principal or the team manager basically. Falls on him to keep things running smoothly. Doyle spends a lot of his time as the go-between, passing on messages, race strategies, or ironing out any grievances within the team. He's established himself within the sport and wells an well-oiled machine, a larger-than-life character who lives and breathes Formula 1. Doyle is up when it's going well, but crashes to earth when things don't go according to plan. And the final person we're going to introduce, Zoe Ackerman, Casper's wife and the bedrock of his world. Zoe's been the scene for several years and knows the sacrifices needed for her husband to remain competitive. Zoe is always ready with a sympathetic ear and kind word, no matter where her husband is in the world. Mother to a young daughter, Lily, Zoe is the only person who knows the demons Casper faced against the next generation of drivers bursting onto the scene. So there we have it, the main characters for Breaking Point, all 5 of them. It's going to be interesting to see how the game mode finishes, whether it leaves it on a cliffhanger like they've done with the journey, and then they bring in for 2022 they bring in the same characters or a different storyline or something like that, or whether it's just a one story mode or something like that. We'll have to wait and see if that transpires, where the story finishes as well. But yes, I'm just finishing off really with this big poster. One person that we haven't seen is Aiden's mum, is apparently a character, so obviously there's still minor characters. We've mentioned Casper's daughter Lily. I think she features briefly as well, even though she's small. So I'm sure there'll be. It's not. Those are the 5 main characters, but they're not. I don't think they're limited to those main characters. I think we're going to see different interactions, and it'll be interesting to see if we see an interaction between Ackerman's wife and Aiden, whether she tells him to back off, and also we've got that relationship, because we've seen screenshots there of Devon Butler with Casper, so presumably there's going to be a relationship, whether good or bad, between those two as well. But yes, if you have enjoyed this short video introducing the Breaking Point characters, then leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. See plenty more F1 2021 gameplay videos and when they come out. Until the next video, next time, take care, thanks so much for watching, enjoy your day, and goodbye.